You're on Pete's Feral Fabrications.
What's up, guys? Ready for another episode? I think so. So at the moment we need to sort out our starter motor. I have replaced the starter motor on this car already. The issue with it is it's sitting real close to the headers, so we've got to do some heat wrap. I'll show you the original starter and I'll show you the new one, talk about some of the differences, including the weight. So let's go ahead and I'll get that starter motor removed. So you can see this is with the starter motor. I've test fitted it already, and it's sitting really close to the headers, particularly that one there. I mean, I can't even fit my finger between that, so I don't really fancy cooking this new starter. You can clock it, and I've clocked it to the best spot I could get without it fouling anything. So that's pretty much where it's got to go. So let's get this pulled out and we'll put some heat wrap on. Okay, so we've got the starters side by side now. So this is the old one. This actually weighs about 8 kgs, and the new one, because it's a gear reduction starter, it actually has a smaller motor and a gearbox, so gets more torque that way. And this actually is about half of the weight, so this is about 4 kgs and this was about 8. So you can see basically this plate can clock on the starter motor to the right position, and I've done that, but even so we're still sitting pretty close to the extractors, so hence why I wanted to take it back out again and get some heat wrap on this thing. So there we are with it all wrapped up. The tape I was using is just like a duct tape with fiberglass and aluminium foil, and it's got an adhesive that you just peel off and stick on, so pretty easy to use, actually quite malleable as well. Quite easily sort of folded around everything, didn't rip or anything, it's quite tough stuff, so hopefully that'll do the job of keeping this thing a little cooler. Let's go put it back in the car. So there we are, starter motor back in with the heat wrapping on now. Can see it should keep that thing nice and cool. Just a reminder that this starter motor was supplied by Western Auto Electrical from Auckland. They're the only supplier for starter motors I could find for Ford Capri V6, and the price tag on it was $400 on Trade Me, or you go direct to the store, it was like $380 or something. So pretty reasonable price for a performance starter. If it ever has any troubles, I think that you can just take the motor off and you don't have to buy a complete new piece. So that'd probably save some money if you ever had trouble down the track. Yeah, so if you need a starter motor for your Ford Capri, check out Western Auto Electrical in Auckland. Now that we've put the starter motor back in, I guess we better do a test fire and end it there. Guys, so she needed a quick tune-up. It was actually the main reason we didn't have any gas in the tank, so I filled her up and also just adjusted the idle a wee bit, checked we had fuel pressure, so that's all good. She's idling away there, about 1,000, maybe a bit less. The old slide pipe, not my handiwork, someone else's, but it's pretty sweet all the same. So yeah, she's all warmed up. Let's give her a rev.
Let's go racing.